All right, let's start. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Rabia, and I welcome you all on behalf of EduFun Hub to the Learning is Fun with Rabia. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي آمين إلهي. The main purpose of this workshop is to just bring awareness among all the teachers, including myself. It's not like that I'm going to share something with you. So it's going to be only sharing platform. Definitely, it's a combined sharing platform. I'm going to share something. You are going to learn, and definitely you have few ideas, you have new things, and you are going to share with all of us, and we are going to learn something new. Okay, so I always want whatever I share with you, whatever the things I told you, there is nothing but khair in it. There is nothing but good things in that, inshallah ta'ala. So the main purpose of this platform is only this. A few glimpse to my whole journey of life of 18 years. Alhamdulillah, it's been now 18 years I am into this profession, and I hold many different many different posts till now. I've been a teacher also. I was helping hand also, helping teacher also. Kindly turn off your screens, dear. And come with your name, that Infinity Max. Please write your name. If you can't write your name in the chat box. And turn off your screen, dear. The class has just begun. So don't worry, you haven't missed anything. So these are few glimpses of my life where I perform my duty as a teacher also, where I entertain my kids also. So a teacher's job is basically mixed of everything. There were so emotions also whenever we left our children back, like whenever they move to the next classroom, we are still in the same classroom, but they move to the next classroom. That also hurts every year, every time. For me, it is something very difficult feeling. And we've been throughout in this journey, in this beautiful journey of teaching and entertaining and making learning happen for our kids in COVID also. So it was a long journey, alhamdulillah. 18 years is not less. I worked in Pakistan also. I'm working in UAE also. So I'm having all the experiences of Pakistan as well as international experience also. And there is a huge difference of teaching between here and there, which I have learned and which I really want to share with everyone around me who is working in Pakistan, because management concerns a lot. There is no doubt in it. इसमें कोई शक नहीं है कि management plays a vital role in building and reshaping a teacher also. But believe me, it's sometimes in the classroom, it's only you and your children. Whatever good things you bring for your children, whatever the good things you bring as a learning for your children, there is nobody to see you. And they don't bother until or unless you are educating them good things. So I want that all the teachers around me should at least have some knowledge which can bring change in their teaching style also and in their kids also. So this is the main thing which I really want to share with everyone around me. So let's start. Alhamdulillah, inshallah ta'ala, we'll have a good session. You all will have a good session. The new joiners, two of you join right now. Kindly write your name in the chat box and say present. Please kindly write your name and mark your attendance over there. All right, let's start. So far, so now, I hope that you all are getting me and my voice is clear too.
पोस्ट तक तो पहुंचे हैं ना। हाँ ना, इतनी मट्टी मट्टी हो गई है, खाई तो है मैंने
Clear all?
कहना
I
चाहिए।
hope
नहीं, वो चूहे बाहर से इधर से आते हैं ना, गेट के रास्ते। मैं ऊपर तक गई हूँ, ऊपर से नहीं आते। हाँ, ये गेट से आते हैं।
Dear, kindly mute your mic. Talia, mute your mic.
हाँ, वो गमला।
Talia, turn off your camera also. I need to turn off the cameras also because it's a very like I don't want anybody to expose in front of the camera because it is recording and it is going to upload on YouTube also. I don't want anyone to get into this hassle also. Okay, now let's have a starter activity. I hope you all are here and you all are listening me very carefully. Please give me a thumbs up or share some of your views about it. Then I'll start the activity. We all are teachers here, we all are ladies here, so I want that we all should speak. Rather than writing in the chat box, because I cannot open again and again, please just unmute your mic for a second and speak up.
Hello,
Okay,
Assalamualaikum.
yes, before we start the activity, let's have an
Yeah.
introduction because we are very
Yes.
few, 10 are there. Let's have introduction. Yes, dear?
Yes, ma'am, we are ready for the starter activity.
Okay, let's have an introduction before that.
Okay, may I give my introduction first?
Yeah. Start with yourself.
Okay, My name is Mahin Zahra, and basically I am from Pakistan, Karachi, but currently I am in Oman, like in Muscat, for a visit visa.
All right. That's good, Mahin. Wonderful. And are you a teacher also?
Yeah, I am an early year practitioner, ma'am. So I'm desperately waiting for your sessions regarding Jolly Phonics and other that's related to my field. So because last time when I attend your session, so I learned a lot. There was a good methodologies and strategies learned that taught by you that was so informative for me.
Thank you, dear. Thank you so much. Nice to hear from you, Mahin. Okay,
Thank
Binte
you.
Shamim. Binte Shamim, thank you, dear. Binte Shamim, please unmute your mic and introduce yourself. अच्छा, आप उर्दू में भी बात कर सकती हैं, no issue. Please, इसलिए mic जरूर unmute करें और बात करें. Because we are very few here today.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Humaira Shahid, and I'm very glad to attend these all workshops and course because I was searching for a nice teacher like you. You are really amazing to teach us in a very nice way. And I was also a primary teacher, and after a gap, I'm trying to rejoin my teaching field.
Well done. It means that you're also a teacher. Very
Yes,
good. Thank you, dear. Thank you,
Thank
dear.
you very
Thank you, Binte Shamim, Humaira. Okay, Ji. I already told in this Infinity Max. Please unmute your mic, dear.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Tehreem.
Sorry, what's your name?
Tehreem.
Tehreem.
Ji. Currently, I'm working in Bloomfield Hall, Peshawar, and I'm I'm early years teacher.
Okay, early years
EYE teacher. Yeah.
Okay, early years teacher. All right. What age group you are having?
Ma'am, 5 years.
Actually, 5 years. You are having the last group.
Yeah.
Or they started from 5 years. The group is started from 3 years or 5 years?
3 years, ma'am. It started
from 3 years. Okay, okay. You even never started with 3 years. We always started the earlier group from 5 years.
Okay, no, in
Yes.
Pakistan it's starting from 3 years, ma'am.
I know many schools are taking kids even in 2.5 years also
Mhm.
in play groups.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Karachi, I heard in Karachi this thing happened. They,
Yes, yes. In Rawalpindi also, it happens. Where I was teaching, we were taking 2.5 years also. Thank you, Jia. Thank you so much. Nice to
no
hear
problem.
from you. Okay, ji, Nida nahi. Nida, are you there? Rabia? Okay, you guys don't want to talk? Safia?
Assalamualaikum.
जी जी वालेकुम अस्सलाम
I'm Safia Naseem,
जी जी
and
सफिया
I am the Montessori directress, and as well as I've done BA in elementary education.
वेल
Uh,
डन
Currently, I am doing job in Karachi private schools, or I have an experience about 9 years. But as early year teachers, I want to know and brush up my all the skills again and again. And I just got the platform by the side of you. Or it's a very having some kind of different kind of knowledge you are giving to us. ऐसा है कि मैं लेती रहती हूँ वर्कशॉप, लेकिन मुझे आपकी वर्कशॉप में एक अलग तरीका आपका बहुत अच्छा लगा, आपका बताने का तरीका, आपका समझाने का तरीका। और दूसरा ये कि आप हमें अपडेट कर रही हैं। ये पुरानी चीजें हम लोग जैसे उस चीज से बोर हो जाते हैं, बच्चों को हम कर रहे होते हैं डेली बेसिस पे, तो कुछ हमें ऐसे चीजें हो रही होती हैं जो हम लोग इजीली हम आपसे पूछ लेते हैं, और आप हमें बहुत अच्छी तरह से आज के एरा में जो आज का सिनेरियो है उसमें बता रही होती हैं। दैट वुड बी वेरी प्रैक्टिकल फॉर अस। थैंक यू सो मच, और इंशाल्लाह हम आपके साथ ही रहेंगे, सीखते रहेंगे इंशाल्लाह। थैंक यू।
जज़ाकल्लाह शुक्रिया सालिया वकास सालिया can you please unmute your mic सालिया सपना शफक
Yes, ma'am. Assalamu alaikum, ma'am.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम सपना
My name is Sapna and I'm from Karachi. And I
okay
recently done my bachelor's in education.
okay
That's from my side.
so you are a fresh graduate
Yes, ma'am.
and you've been in teaching profession
Ma'am, inshallah, after this, after getting this those certification, then I will try.
inshallah you will definitely get inshallah taala inshallah
Inshallah, ma'am. Thank you.
inshallah welcome okay shafaq
Assalamualaikum.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम जी
I'm Shafak and I'm basically from Sargodha and doing job as a directress in Montessori based Montessori Musa. And I am having the experience of 10 years. I want to know the difference between national and international strategies of study from you. That's
sure
why I joined your course.
inshallah you will learn all right Jidan a few of you have not interact with us it's okay let's have some other time now let's start with the starter activity and I want you all to get into this activity and join the activity the ones who have attended my workshop previously they have done it and I want you all to get involved in this also the reason that I will tell you later on sing with me clap 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 your hands stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. Dance everybody and sing with me. Sing with me. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Sing with me. What is it? I bring down. Touch the sky and touch the ground. Shake your head. I know a song and it goes like this. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Sing with me. I'm so happy. Clap your hands, stomp, stomp, stomp your feet, swing, swing, swing your arms. Dance everybody and sing with me. Jump, jump, jump around. Touch the sky and touch the ground. Shake, shake, shake your hips. I know a song and it goes like this. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. All right, everybody. I hope that you like the starter activity. Okay, the ones who are working in preschools, Montessori, EYFS curriculum, ECE platform, or any preschooler like playgroup system, kindergarten system. So they have a little idea what starter activity is. But for primary and secondary, we never had any kind of activity when we get in the classroom. Starter activity should always play in the start. The purpose, the reason, why is it important, why it is necessary? Because see, for everyone, it's like that for me, right now, I am a teacher and you are my students. Okay? Consider yourself like that way. Even I enjoyed the starter activity and I hope that you all also enjoyed it. Though it was an online session, but somewhere, somehow you have, because it's a morning time also, few of you just get up. By these activities, what happened that you have a very good interaction with your kids also, and you have a good interaction, you good by yourself too. Cheering up yourself, you cheer the kids also, and it creates a very good and very friendly environment in the classroom. So main purpose of doing starter activity is this, to tell you that it is the must for everyone. Plan your starter activities. Ask me. There are hundreds of starter activities according to the level of the children, according to the level of the classes or their learning levels or your subjects. There are so many things. Transition activities are there. Starter activities are there. There are many other activities which you can do in the classroom while you enter, and you can have a good interaction with them. Sometimes it happens like that we are not in a state of mind or we are not that happy, we are not that in mood, and we are just enter in the classroom and we start writing the board and we start doing things like that, and there is a flatness in the classroom. Even believe me, if I do like that, if I turn on a slide and if I start speaking, it will make you bore also. This is human nature. We can never get we don't like things in plain way, in a straight way. We always need bumpy roads for our life also. All the time, if we are happy, we don't like it. All the time, if we are sad, we don't like it as well. So this is the main thing whenever any teacher, it's not about the a class teacher only. Only it's the duty of a class teacher to cheer up her students or his students. It's for everyone, because when we go to primary section and secondary sections, the subject teacher comes and the things slightly change. So it's for the subject teacher also, that please have a 5-minute interaction with your students. Nobody is going to stop you. Whether you are going to write this in your planner or not, that doesn't matter at all. कोई आपसे नहीं पूछेगा कि प्लानर में आपने कुछ लिखा है कि नहीं लिखा, वो आपके अपने ऊपर है. Planner making is something else. This thing, teaching criteria is something else, and everybody knows. I know it very well because I've been through the teaching process also. तो मुझे बहुत अच्छे तरीके से पता है कि how much we follow the planner. पाकिस्तान में तो planner writing is a fashion. जितना अच्छा स्कूल ने प्लानर लिखा होगा, it seems like it is one of the good schools. ठीक है, यहाँ पे प्लानर राइटिंग इज अ फैशन, और जितना टीचर को आप इंडल्ज रखते हो प्लानर राइटिंग में, उतना ही जो है वो आप ये समझता है मैनेजमेंट के वी हैव गिवन अ बिग वर्क एंड बिग टास्क टू द टीचर्स. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. प्लानर राइटिंग इज समथिंग एल्स, or teaching in your own style, in your own way is something else. Always have a 5-minute interaction, only 5-minute interaction with your students. What you have done yesterday? Did you learn my my topic? Did you revise it? Have you heard? Have you done something from the book? Or have you observed whatever we have learned yesterday? Have you observed that thing outside? Science people can easily do that. Social studies people can easily do that. Okay? Computer literate people, computer teachers can also do that. Islamic studies teacher can also do that. They can quote, they can revise the previous work in that way, in a happy way. Or you can ask the general questions to them. You can have a rhyme with them. ठीक है, कोई छोटी सी स्टोरी बता दें, कोई moral value बता दें, but please start your class 5 minutes with your and teacher and student interaction, nothing else. उसमें सिर्फ आपका और आपके स्टूडेंट्स का एक अच्छा इंटरेक्शन होना चाहिए, बस दैट्स इट. इसके अलावा उसमें कुछ नहीं होना चाहिए. तो 5 मिनट प्लीज अपने बच्चों को जरूर, व्हेनेवर यू एंटर इन द क्लासरूम. प्री स्कूल की बात नहीं करी क्योंकि प्री स्कूल तो वो तो उनका ओपनिंग एक्टिविटीज अलग होती है, उनका स्टार्टर टाइम अलग होता है, उनकी अलग होती है. लेकिन जो दूसरी टीचर्स हैं, प्राइमरी एंड सेकेंडरी सब्जेक्ट टीचर्स, मैं उनकी भी बात कर रही हूँ कि उनको भी यही करना है. ठीक है, तो प्लीज इस चीज को जो है ना कीप इन माइंड, दिस इज फॉर एवरीवन. ऑलराइट, स्टार्टर एक्टिविटीज मस्ट फॉर एवरीवन. All right, now we'll come to the role of a teacher according to Islam. As we all know that this is a Sunnah profession, and I believe that teaching anything good you are teaching, जो भी अच्छा आप सिखा रहे हैं किसी को भी, it can be anything. आपकी लाइफ में कोई भी आपको एक अच्छी चीज सिखा रहा है, उसका इम्पैक्ट आपकी लाइफ पे भी पड़ता है डेफिनेटली, और उसकी लाइफ पे भी पड़ता है. ठीक है, ये सब आपका ही काम है. जो भी आपको कोई अच्छी चीज सिखा रहा है, इट कैन बी एनीथिंग. लाइक अगर आप एक हाउस वाइफ है and if you are teaching your house strategies to someone, how to take care of your house, how to manage things at house, how to manage kids at home, and how to manage their lunch boxes on daily basis, ये भी किसी को सिखाना है. जो भी आप शेयर करते हैं अपनी लाइफ में, that brings a positive gesture. Okay, positive. Don't think it negative things, because negativity is also prevailing everywhere nowadays, and we've been into so much into negativity too. But I'm talking about the positive things. Share your positive things with everyone. Don't think that what others going to think. There are people who doesn't like to share and who doesn't accept things from others also. There are people like that. I know. But still, if you are in this profession, especially in your schools, in your premises, please share your ideas with others. As long as you are going to share, Allah Ta'ala will definitely increase your knowledge day by day. Knowledge these days because women doesn't like to share. This is natural. ये मैं आपको बिल्कुल हकीकत की बात बता रही हूँ, and I can understand if you are being in this profession and you are having all those things. Working with women is not easy. It is very difficult. And they are fighters, they are leg pullers also.
थोड़ा टाइम रह गया ये एक 20 करके मैं
Depends
क्या
on you how much you are going to share your things with others. So please share your ideas, share your views, and just think that it is a sunnah profession. It is a profession of a Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam and all the prophets who Allah Ta'ala sent to us for teachers, to guide us and to show us the right path. That's why we are here and we are Muslims and we are, or whatever the religion we are having. That doesn't matter. Every religion, I think, teaches you good things. I am working with Hindus also, with Christians also. Definitely, I'm working in UAE, so we are having mixed nationalities over there. Believe me, the things I have learned from other religions, they are far better. They have only positivity, and they also tell that in our religion, we also teach positive things. See, so positivity is everywhere. It should be everywhere. It should be in your work. It should be towards your peers. It should be towards your students also, towards their parents also. Okay, involvement of the teacher, student, and parent. It is a circle. Okay, this involvement should be must in your career. If you are a teacher, then it is must. If you want to become a teacher, we are having a young graduate also who recently graduated. So it is for her also. Please share your knowledge with others, whatever the good things you are. I know people don't accept. Let it be like that, but don't stop your knowledge. In my 17 years career, I've listened 17,000 times this thing. Even my closest friend, they used to tell me, why you share your things with others? Why you always wanted to teach them? And even they think it in a negative way, that she wants to be prompt in the front of everyone, or she wants to she wants that everybody should praise her or something like that. No, there is nothing like that. Nobody wants that praise. Until or unless you have some knowledge, please share with others, and it will benefit for you also. I think that whatever the knowledge I'm having today in my profession is because I was giving it to everyone. It was from the first day. When I entered the school premises, in my career, in my first job, till now, I am like that. And I cannot change myself for anyone. I am like that. I am always taking ownership for my school, for my kids, for my knowledge. Take ownership. All right. So moving, I hope that this much is clear to everyone. Can I have a little conversation?
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody wanted to share something. Please do share. Raise your hand and share. As soon as after every slide or 2 slides, I will ask you. Please share your things. Yes, Tia, somebody was saying something. Somebody unmuted the mic, dear. Please speak up. Anybody wants to share something? This ready my note 9, just join us. Dear, please mark your attendance. Whoever joined now and haven't marked the attendance, please write your name and say present. You can see in the chat. No, you cannot see the previous chat box, but you can do it. Okay, Mahin, you are giving love. Mahin, do you want to share something also? Or any good or bad experiences while sharing something with other?
Yes, Ms. Rabia, I want to share something that
Mhm.
earlier you said about the planner and planning, that in Pakistani schools or in Pakistan, the most focus of the teachers and upper hierarchies peoples are on the writing of the planner, that it should be so
Yes.
colorful, it should be so pictorial, rather than they should focus on their strategies which are following, should be followed in the class, like from warm up activities the class should be start, but the focus mostly of the teachers and the schools focus on the planners, not the planning, and the teachers, you know, CPD and their continuously professional development regarding the planner. So this is the, you know, the negative point in our system, because when we see internationally, so they are focusing on their teachers skills rather than
Yes.
planning.
Yes.
So this is
We
a
do plan also. I will show you the planners. I will show you the planner outline. We do planning. It's not like that. But our planning focus is only depending upon what we are going to teach the students and how good and
exactly,
happening it is. So many activities are
exactly.
there. We are having transition activities. We are having differentiated activities. Like for one class, one topic, we are having 4 to 6 activities in the classroom at the time. They are all different, all different. So many writing part is also there for us, but everything is provided us in a very good format that we love to work in that way also. But here in
Inshallah.
Pakistan, the worst
Yes, ma'am.
part is ना कि बस टीचर से लिखवाओ, जितना लिखवाना है प्लानर
Yes,
उसको दे दो, एक छोटा मोटा सा रजिस्टर, और बाय द एंड ऑफ द
yes,
ईयर रजिस्टर कंप्लीट होना
same
चाहिए.
thing. I've been facing this problem in Pakistan, so that is why I thought I should to share it with you all.
No. I have also worked here and with one of the biggest schools I work here. I work with grammar also. I work with roots also. I work with Beacon House also. All are like that. They
Okay,
just
yes.
want teacher to write planners. Though we write, in internationally we write planners, but they used to give us a very good platform to write planners with a very planned things that we are going to discuss inshallah ta'ala further also. But the thing is that here you can bring change, okay, na, by your activities. I know planner writing here is very important also for teachers and for everywhere. It is everywhere. Planner writing is everywhere, but you can bring change according to that also. Okay,
Inshallah.
in our
Oh,
first session, in our course outline, I have shared the course outline already with you today, because it is about teaching methodology. It is about how and in which style you can modify your teaching strategies, and you can modify your personality also, and you can entertain your students also, and as well as your parents also. So first session, we are going to talk about the qualities of a outstanding teacher or good teacher. Transform your classrooms. I'm going to tell you that how easy and how the transformation of your classroom can help you both for pre-primary and secondary. Everywhere it is happening everywhere. For primary, you can take help from other teachers also. Class teacher can do that, and secondary also class teacher can do that, but she can take the help of others. And I think you should help each other. Then what is a sunshine call that I'm going to share with you also. Second session, we are going to have what constitutes effective learning and what are the methods of effective learning. Third, we are going to discuss about effective teaching approaches for enhancing learning, programs for early years development, and what are the 7 areas of learning which are important for everyone, whether it's a pre-primary or secondary section. Okay, what are the basic 7 areas of learning? Then what are the 21st century skill? 4th session is going to be like that. Crafting clarity of assessment. It is very important how you have to craft an assessment and how clear it should be. Types of assessments. Then we are having formative assessments and lesson plans. Then at the end, we are going to have evaluation and grouping of class students. That I'm going to talk about in between also, that how well we can manage with that also. Okay, that how we can segregate our students in the classroom. That time to time I'm going to share with you all these things also. So let's start our session. What are learning today? We are learning today. What means we are learning today? This you can have for your classrooms also. Keeping in mind while entering the room that what you want them to learn today. At least 2-3 things according to the topic. please keep it in your hand or write it on some paper or keep a diary. Keep that in your mind. So your focus should not distract from those things. So whatever the topic you are going to have with your students on the same day, please, I know you write planners, but write that also on a small paper, that what 3-4 things you are going to make them learn on the same day. It can be a starter activity also. It can be your topic also. It can relate it to the previous topic also. So write a small note about that. So what we are going to learn today is what qualities define an outstanding teacher, transform your classrooms, and sunshine calls. Sunshine call is very important and very interesting thing. Okay, so here are few things which you have, which all the teachers must have, and I know every teacher is having a passion for teaching. Effective communication. Effective communication should be between you, your students, parents, and your peers, and management definitely. Because definitely, the management ke saath we always have a very good conversation, but with your peers also, your students also, your parents also, you should have a very effective, very strong communication with them also. And do not hesitate to share the positive along with the true side of your child. Okay, never try to hide that. Nowadays it is happening. Even schools told you not to be very clear in front of the parents. Use the manipulating language, diplomatic language in front of the parents. But somewhere, somehow, try to focus on the things which the child is also having. Because see, parents are teachers are also called as second parent. Okay, पेरेंट्स का एक इनका status as a parent होता है. So definitely you never want that your child will also do those things which you don't want to see in other children also. So please don't try to hesitate, in a very good way, in a very positive way. Try to communicate those things also which you think are not appropriate to communicate, but do that. Okay. Issues can resolve also. Okay, by the passage of time, they can resolve also, but do share things with your believe me, we are sharing total positive report. If a child is not doing work, we write he doesn't want to do work, he's not willing to do work. If we make the child do work, we write that over there. We are having the note of independent and support on our every sheet, on our books, on our notebooks, everywhere it is mentioned INS, independent or support. We circle that part. If the child is doing work independently, we circle independently. If the child is doing work with our support, we circle the support. We never hesitate to tell in front of parents that why we have circled the support, why we have wrote these comments. ठीक है, तो जब वही parents, they are Pakistani parents also, they are Indian parents also, वही Pakistani parents, वहां पे स्कूल आपको इस चीज के लिए बहुत सपोर्ट करता है. The school will never say कि आपने कोई भी जो है वो नेगेटिव पार्ट बच्चे का शो नहीं करना, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है. If there are some social issues also, we discuss about the social issues also. We are having specially inclusion department for those things. So many psychologists are sitting over there to treat SEN children, ADHD children, autistic children, or with the mental stress or something like that, because in primary and secondary sections now it is very common, as though I'm working in a high school. So it is very common in boys and girls. Mental stress is also there with them due to family issues or parents involvement or other things in their surroundings. They are having those issues. So we are having specially an inclusion department for those children also. We observe, we submit that report to the inclusion department, and later it is inclusion department's it's their duty to define it towards the parents also and to discuss with the child also. And I think we are not having in Pakistan, we should have an inclusion department, especially the ones who are working in big schools or big systems. They should have inclusion departments. Okay, now adaptability. You should adapt new things. It should be in the in the blood of a teacher that they can adapt things. It's not like that whatever you know or this is the last and final thing for yourself and you think कि जी हाँ I am a good teacher and I know everything. I don't need anyone's help and I don't need to change myself or my strategies. No, there always should be keep some space for adaptability also. Empathy and patience definitely, whatever the scenario you are having, whatever, no matter whatever is there, that is your personal issue, that is you are having any issue with a child or something like that, if a child is arrogant, anything, please have empathy and patience. Don't lose your empathy and patience in front of your child, especially because I have seen kids suffering from those things. In Pakistan, it is very common. Even though they are also, I have seen teachers who are taking out their grudges on students by giving them punishments or by having different attitudes towards them. I have heard those kind of languages also. इसको तो कुछ आता ही नहीं है, ये तो कुछ करता ही नहीं है, ये तो कुछ कर ही नहीं सकता, ये तो सबसे नालायक है, ये तो सबसे failure है. I have heard these things by teachers. So please, अपने अंदर एम्पैथी और पेशेंस जरूर लेके आए. एक बच्चा अगर आपसे बार बार वॉशरूम जाने का कह रहा है तो जाने दें उसको. ये मत सोचे कि लेक्चर का टाइम हो रहा है और मेरा लेक्चर मिस हो जाएगा, ये कुछ सीखेगा नहीं. उसने जितना सीखना होगा वो सीख लेगा, लेकिन उसको उस स्टेट में मत रहने दें, वो नहीं सीखेगा. अगर एक बच्चे का कोई इशू आ रहा है, प्लीज आस्क द चाइल्ड. हर बच्चे की अपनी अपनी एक लाइफस्टाइल होती है, हर बच्चे के पीछे एक अपनी अपनी कहानी है. आप ये ना सोचें कि अगर आप क्लास में आए हैं, आप अपनी सारी चीजें पीछे छोड़ आए हैं, बच्चे का स्टेट भी वही होगा. दैट इज इम्पॉसिबल. बच्चे का स्टेट कभी वैसा नहीं हो सकता. वो एक टाइम पे बहुत सारी चीजें सोचते हैं. सो प्लीज शो एम्पैथी एंड पेशेंस टुवर्ड्स योर स्टूडेंट्स, चाहे आप प्री स्कूल लेवल पर हैं, चाहे आप प्राइमरी पे हैं, सेकेंडरी पे हैं, हाई स्कूल में हैं, जहां पर भी हैं. प्लीज एम्पैथी एंड पेशेंस इज मस्ट. ये जरूर होनी चाहिए आपके अंदर. और समटाइम्स स्टूडेंट बिहेवियर के ऊपर भी आपको एम्पैथी और पेशेंस शो करना है टू ब्रिंग देम बैक टू द ट्रैक. अगर आप उसके साथ रिजिड होंगे, अगर आप उसके साथ एग्रेसिवनेस शो करेंगे तो वो तो डबल करेगा. आई नो इट्स डिफिकल्ट, लेकिन अगर आपकी अपनी औलाद भी उस जगह पे हो तो आप उसी तरीके से सोचेंगे ना. मेरा बच्चा हाइपर है, मेरा बच्चा जिद कर रहा है, मेरा बच्चा इस तरह का एटीट्यूड दिखा रहा है, तो आप भी तो उसी तरीके से सोचेंगे ना अपने बच्चे के लिए कि मुझे अपने बच्चे को कैसे टैकल करना है. तो टीचर की भी वही चीज है. टीचर इज ऑल्सो इन द सेम प्लेस. तब भी आपको यही सोचना है कि why this child is giving me attitudes, what is the reason behind it. Ask him, sit with him, sit with the child, his, her, anything, him, her, जो भी है, बच्चा है, बच्ची है, please sit with them, ask them, have a good conversation with them. किसी तरीके से भी उनको cheer करें, मजाक में करें, प्यार से करें, गले लगाएं, कुछ भी करें, लेकिन cheer करें. बड़े बच्चे हैं, बड़े बच्चों के साथ बैठे. I know you cannot hug them. अगर गर्ल्स हो तो it's easy, boys को तो आप नहीं कर सकते. There should be a difference between, and keep a distance when you are teacher of high grade boys teacher. लेकिन छोटे बच्चों को तो आप इजीली हक कर सकते हैं, उनको प्यार करें, उनसे पूछें, उनसे, और वो आपको बताएंगे. I have solved so many issues like that. So empathy and patience is very must, and do have a good conversation with your child. Dedication to growth, again adaptability. If you are having adaptability, then you can grow also. Otherwise, no growth. Strong leadership. Now there should be a strong leadership between you and your peers also. Whatever you teach to your students or your share with your peers, you have a strong leadership quality in that also. And lifelong impact. Whatever the 6 things I teach you, it should have lifelong impact. It's not like that you have a passion of teaching for first few years, then you drained, and then you start reducing your passion. No, it should be ongoing. All the 6 things, including the 8th thing that is called ownership, which is very important. One of our person we have for a session in our school, and the first thing he told us that if you as a teacher having ownership for your school, you have a passion, you have adaptability, you have growth, dedication for your growth, you are a strong leadership qualities, you are empathetic, you are patient, and it is having a lifelong impact on your life also. Ownership is must. Don't think that if the tissue paper is down there, it's a duty of a child to pick it up, or it is a duty of a chaya baji to pick it up. No. If you are having ownership for your school, for your students, for the overall school, it's not about your class only. It's not about your student only. It should be about the corridors also, for the grounds also, for outside also. As soon as you enter in your premises, you have to own that building. No matter if no teacher is there, you can tell the students to be quiet. Sometimes it happens if teacher is not in the classroom, we never bother. We said, okay, that's our duty. If she's not there, what can we do? No. You have to take the ownership, give them, engage them with something, tell them to be quiet or stand there for 5 minutes, or tell any Aya Baji or any free teacher to stand there, let the teacher come. You have to do that. If something is dropped, if you don't like to pick it up, tell a child to pick it up. Usually try to pick it up. If you want to bring change in others, bring change in your personality first. Try to pick that thing. One child or one teacher will see you next time, they will start doing the same thing. Don't feel like that, oh, I have picked it up and they are watching me, or they will say, oh, it's like an Aya Baj or something like. We clean our classrooms also. If some water or something spilled down on the floor or something like that, I never wait for the staff to come and clean it. I always bring them off from the washrooms and I clean it myself. Why should wait for others? This is called ownership. Take the ownership for your school, for your classrooms, for everywhere. As you are in the premises of your school, you have to take the ownership for your school. All right. So anyone having question? Our first topic for today is completed. Anyone wants to have any conversation or question regarding any of the topic or something you want to share? Should we go further? Please speak up, dear. You all are mashallah teachers. Please speak up. Only Maheen is speaking. Yes, Maheen?
Yes, miss, we are unclear about the topic. So
Maheen, I can't hear you, dear.
I'm saying we unclear regarding all the topics. We can move on.
Okay, dear. Okay. Okay, now coming to transforming your classrooms. Day to day, we are having few things that we used to write on the board. It's for pre-classes also, it's for primary and secondary. For primary and secondary, definitely it's a duty of the classroom teachers. But as I told, please help your peers each other. So these are few things which you can print and laminate and keep on the sides of your whiteboards. So you don't need to write it on daily basis, and it gives a neat and good vibe to your classroom also. These are few things which I found over there, and while searching things, and I bring change. Alhamdulillah, by 2024, every classroom was having the same thing. Okay? Every classroom was having the same platform for same things for their classrooms. So these are few things which you can keep, and it's not necessary that everything you keep, but the ones who are repeating all those things on their daily basis, they can have it. आप जाओ ऊपर, अब मामा के पास जाओ ऊपर, जाओ ऊपर मैंने. ठीक है? So there are few things for regarding your days. If you want the prints of these things, I can provide you the PDF file of all those things. You can have the weather over there also. You can have days of the week also over there. Month's name also there. You can put the month's name here in the month card or date card. Number of the students, writing of the date, whatever vocabulary. There should be vocabulary on daily basis in the classroom. For all the, I think you have kept in your planners also, but what we do, we write the vocabulary one day and we remove it next day. But please, if you can bring the printed form vocabularies also. Keep the vocabularies on the board so they can look it on daily basis and they will learn the words in that way. You don't need to focus a lot, or you don't need to have okay. You don't need to have much you don't need to focus on that a lot. So simply you are going to put it over there, and by watching that, it is a strategy also, seeing and learning strategy. By watching, by seeing, by visualizing, they learn the things. So definitely many of the children can learn that. So vocabulary should be there, must. And then question of the day, there should be one question of the day for your classrooms also, whatever is that. It can be journal also, it can relate it to your topic also, but there should be a question of the day in the classroom also. I hope this is clear to everyone. This is for your whiteboards. Okay, here are few things that elevate your learning spaces with styles. You can have, first of all, I'm going to share this thing. This is actually for our preschools, and even for primary sections. You can have this kind of thing that is called self-registration. Self-registration is when the kids enter in the classroom. There are many kids who come early in the classroom before the teachers also. And definitely all the teachers used to go in the classroom. If you are not working in preschool mein to teachers are there in the classroom. But in primary and secondary, definitely after the assembly, you go to your classrooms. So there should be few things for your learners in the classroom to have a good time while you are not there. So these are few things. One thing is this one. This is called self-registration. What they can do, you can have a corner of self-registration. It can be 2 boxes also. This is what I have made to make it more beautify. But what you can have 2 boxes also, present and absent boxes. And there will be one box in which all the holders are there. If they can read their names, so the writing of the names can be there, and they simply come in the classroom. You don't need spend much time of taking attendance. What they can do, they come in the classroom, they take their name, they take their picture. For preschool learners who cannot read their names, they can have pictures, small pictures on that. And the ones who can read it, they can have their writing names on popsicles or some sticks or something like that. And what they can simply do, they pick it from the box where all the names are there, and they will put it in the present boxes. At the end, you give a duty to one of the child that whatever the left over there in the box, and if the child is not there, you can put it in the absent ones also. So it become very easy for you to not take attendance and spend 10 to 15 minutes in taking attendance while kids are having fun in the classroom. So it is a very good and very positive way to bring change in your classrooms also and among your students also. Another thing is this yes and no. This is question of the day. How you can, this is also self-registration. All right. You put a question over here, simple question. Do you like to eat banana? Or whatever, does car fly in the air? Or what is your, is watermelon your favorite fruit? Or some questioning part, okay, in which you are asking the question, and they can have yes or no. By this also, you'll come to know whatever the left over there, it can be a peg also, it can be a tick also, or it can be a stick also. Whatever you want to make it, you can that you can use your imagination for that, and they can put it over there. And whatever the left will be there, those will be your absentees, and later you can mark your attendance in that way. Then on the other side, there is a teacher corner. In teacher corner, there is a list of your timetable should be there, your KWL chart should be there, your children's, if you are taking or not, I don't know. But we have all the data of the children, including their parents' numbers and including their email IDs, kids' registration numbers, kids' names, and everything we are having over there. If they are having any food allergy, we also write it over there and we keep it in that form. Then there will be a kinder club and well-being activities also that we will discuss later. What are these things? You can have these things in your starter activities, opening days, and everything. These all are 5-minute activities, and this is also very good for the class teachers also and for the subject teachers also. Rest we are having this wow movement wall. In that, what you can do, you can have a star of the week child, you can have their birthday celebration calendar, then star chart. You can have names of your children, and you can, along with that, you have big boxes, and you can put little star, whatever the good conversation they have in the same day and whatever the good things they have shared with you, you can put it over there. You can put a star with that. It encourages other student also, and in that way they learn new things also, and they have passion to grow also. And warm moments, we are having few pictures with our children over here. So this is how you can modify, and you can have a good classroom. These all are teachers thing. It's nothing to do with me, with the management. Please keep in mind, whatever I'm teaching you, don't think that it is the management part, it is your part. Management never told us to do all those things. We teachers plan it. Our supervisor, we coordinators, the teachers, the subject heads, we used to plan it and we implement it. And the best part is that whatever I try to bring change, others always accept it. If they don't, that is something else. But mostly accept it. So it is your part. Whatever I'm telling you, it is only related to you, not the management, not the supervisor, not the coordinators, or you will ask them to do it. This is your change. You can bring these all changes in your classrooms. Then we are having this book reading corner, sight words corner, role play area, classroom monitors. Yes, role play area you cannot do. Pre-classes can do role play areas. Pre-classes can have reading corners also. Even primary classes should have reading corner also. Whatever the corner you are having in your classroom, you tell the kids to bring one book, or you can have some books from your side also. And you can have those books over there, and they can read it whenever they are having free time in the classroom. Then classroom monitors should be there. Please assign, as I'm telling you that you should take the ownership, tell the kids to take the ownership of their classrooms and their corridors also. Assign the monitors for your classrooms, like board monitor, line leader, light monitor, reading corner monitor, table and chair monitor, because after reading the books, the children used to put the books like that. So we have a reading corner monitor also. What they do later, by the end of the classroom, they arrange the books properly. So these all monitors get up from their chairs while we are having closing circle time. After that, they knew that it is closing circle time, we have to pack our bags. These monitors will get up by themselves. Light monitor turn on their light while leaving the classroom. But other monitors, they used to make things like that. Board monitor will erase the board. Reading corner will arrange the reading corner. Table and chair, they drag the table and chair in, and line monitor will arrange the lines over there, and light monitor will end it up with the lights. So tell the kids also to take the ownership for their classrooms, and this is how they can grow also. So these are few things which you need to bring in your classroom. Then if you want to decorate your board, you can have a good shoot out to your board also. Write something that depicts your classroom, your teaching, and your students also. Okay. So if your school allows, then you can do it. Otherwise, you can have a small chart or small thing over there also, and you can paste it over there. And one more thing that is very important. Two things you should have, especially for preschool and primary learners. I'm telling, even the secondary learners can also have. One thing is this curiosity corner. Okay, it is with the questions why, which, how, what, and when. And you can put anything you can bring that is related not to the topic. You can have a small box over there, and you can put the thing in that. And when you come in the classroom, you can ask the children that, do you find any change in the classroom, or do you find something new in the classroom? Have a conversation, a 5-minute conversation with your curiosity corner also. This is also kind of a starter activity. You can take it as a starter activity also. So bring something, put it on the table, and you can, if you don't have a corner in the classroom, let it be like that. Bring something in your hand, put it on the table, ask the learner, what is this thing? What do you think it comes from? What is it used for? And what is its purpose? Which people use it? Why people use it? How people use it? Okay, when they use it. So these kind of things you can ask them, and you can have a 5-minute conversation, and they will also like it. They will learn a new thing, and it will also create a good environment and good vibe in the classroom. And then we are having things to do when I'm alone. This is for preschool specially. Please keep a corner like that. When they complete their work, don't make them sit idle on the chair or do the scribbling. Tell them to go on the carpet and do whatever they want to do in these activities. Plan some good activities over there and give it a caption that things I do when I am alone. You can have it in primary classes also. All right. Now this is ends. Now tell me if you have any question regarding all these activities, you can ask me.
Miss Rabia, everything is pictorial, so it's clear almost.
Sorry?
Everything is pictorial, na? You are elaborating, so it's almost clear, Masha.
Yeah, it's clear. But anything if you want to ask or you want to share, you can share.
मैम आप ये थोड़ी सी जो एक्टिविटीज का बता रही हैं वो थोड़ा क्लियर कीजिएगा कि मतलब किस टाइप की एक्टिविटीज, अगर आइडल बच्चे फ्री हों तो उनके लिए किस टाइप की एक्टिविटीज हम करवा सकते हैं उनको, लाइक
अच्छा, ये दो एक्टिविटीज आपके, हाँ जी, ये देखिए ये 2-3 एक्टिविटीज है आपके सामने। एक तो हो गया, आपने कॉर्नर को नाम देना है थिंग्स टू डू व्हेन आई एम डन। ठीक है, व्हेन यू आर डन विद योर वर्क यू कैन कम हियर, सिट हियर, arrange a small part over there. There are hundred of activities you can do with them. If you are having Montessori apparatuses in your classroom, you can arrange some Montessori apparatus for that day, which they work independently. EPL exercises can also that they can do spooning, they can do sponging. Sponging is a difficult task. They have to do with water. If they are not good to hold water, then don't do it. But spooning you can do, beading you can do, then sorting out you can do. Here we are having some blocks, so they can make something with blocks. And here we are having something sorting out things. So you can have these activities with them. For that day, it is a must to arrange at least 2 to 3 activities over there. You can search on internet also activities which you can plan, which you can make by yourself. You don't need material for that. If your school is not providing you material, that's okay. That doesn't matter. Arrange something. Pegs you can bring. You can have pegs. Pegs, I think almost every class is going to have. Bring more the thick thread or wool and tell them to take that macaronis. You can bring colorful macaronis, different shapes of macaronis. They can sort it out. They can also put it in the string. They can string it also. You can have a bowls of rice or pulses or something like that. And they can do the spooning of these things. So there are thousands of EPL activities. If you, I will share few lists with you also later. So you can do those activities when they are alone. And you can arrange daily 2 to 3 activities you can arrange in the corner. And later when they complete their work, they can go to that table or they can go to the, keep it if you are having a small place where they can sit and do, it's better. So you can do there. Then you can also have this role play area also. You can make a small role play area and you can put a table or chair over there and they can have all things. They can have artificial, like the cookies or whatever there are there. I was having artificial things over there. Nothing natural was there. And what they do, that they sit over there on that stall. Even the money was artificial in cards form. So the one who want to buy something, they know that where is the money. So they bring the money, they give it to the child and they give him whatever they want. They were laminated, the cupcakes were there, cookies were there, drinks were there. So they give them. So in this way, they also learn exchanging things and exchanging of money and all that. So these are small activities you can make in your classrooms. Anything else? Here, anything else or should I move further?
Nothing, Miss Radha. Yes, we can move on. It's all interesting activities we have grabbed and I've even write it in our notepad.
Mahina, I can't hear you properly, dear.
Miss
Your
Rabia,
voice is
I'm
very
saying
slow.
that it's all clear. It's all clear,
Okay.
Miss Rabia. I have already written in the notepad, and it's all pictorial, so we can judge. Even we can interrelate these all exercises like sorting and pouring, and like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
said sponge
All
differential.
the EPL exercises you can indulge in it. All the practical life exercises can have in it. Sensorial exercises can come in it. Literacy exercises can come in it. So whatever there is now, if you are having materials, then that is very good. If you don't have material, you can make the material also.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
With extra things, whatever the extra things you are having at home or things like that, even with simple cardboards you can make, even with simple, at least they will give you chart papers, no? Chart papers, so they used to give you. You can make with chart papers also. With old stuff, with disposable plates or mugs and spoons, you can make all those things. Okay, now come to the important part of the session, that is sunshine call. This is for coordinators also and supervisors also, and for teachers also. If you are having parents number, or you can share this with your peers in the school also, that there should be this activity monthly or weekly. We are having weekly. We used to have sunshine calls on weekly basis. It is actually strengthening the partnership between you, your child, and your parent. Even the school also involved in it. You have a direct communication towards the parents, and it is actually support you for your students' performance, and even give a clear picture to the parent also. I don't think so that in a week you don't have anything to discuss with your parent. Your children shows tantrums to you also. They have attitude also. They are not learning also. Not every child is perfect in the classroom. At least there are 4 or 5 children needs to be discussed on the daily basis. And why the purpose of sunshine call is that sometimes it happens that you have any issue with the child, or child is having any issue with you, or you are having to have a conversation with your parents, and you wait for the PTM. And PTM happens always after 3 to 4 months. It never happens like monthly or weekly or something like that. It always happens after 3 to 4 months. It's in Pakistan, it is very common. We don't have PTMs early. So purpose of sunshine call is that in that week, at least maximum you should have 5 students. Minimum you can have 1 or 2 also, but maximum 5 students who you think that need some support from home, or who you think that needs some support from yourself, or from the parents you need some support. You can have a conversation with them, and it is a recorded conversation. Usually we used to do through Zoom. If like local parents, or they are not much aware of Zoom, like we were having community from India and they were not aware of Zoom, so we will have an video, or sorry, that mobile call also. So you can have that call also. So only 1 to 2 minutes. It's not more, it's not less. It should be very precise. So you are going to discuss that today, this week, we have select you as a parent, as a sunshine call, and we want to discuss about the child. Or if you want to discuss something about your child, you can have in that conversation. It is very important to have. Why it is important? As I told you, the purpose of this is that have a good communication and support for the student, for parents and teacher both. And what are the other features, which is, it is a regular engagement. You are going to engage with your child and your parents regularly basis. Then you are giving a personal support to the children on the progress based need, because not every child in the classroom is high achievers. There are some middle and low achievers in the classroom, and there are some SEND children in ADHD also. It is very common these days. We ignore these things, but these children are there in the classrooms. Now it is also having a two-way communication always. You are going to give your stance to the parents, and parents are going to share their things among the child. And this is how you can also reduce the mental stress which is having these days by the kids. So you'd reduce that thing also. So there should be a communication between you and parents always. Acha, what are the benefits? As I told you, it is beneficial because you are having a conversation with parents. This shows that how well school manage the students and where your children are studying. It's a good place, and you are so much concerned about the child progress, and you are so much supportive towards the children. It also strengthens the parents to give them homeschooling better, because this is how they will know, okay, what your child is doing in the school and how you can reshape the child at home also. And definitely holistic development is there also, because it is something related to your PSET, personal, social and emotional development. So this is the purpose of basically the sunshine calls. Now, how you can implement that? I told you that weekly you can have it. Okay, you can have scheduled calls also on Zooms also, direct call also. You can send the message to the parents also. School management can send the parent message also that this time we are going to have a conversation about your child. So be ready and give us some time for 5 minutes, not more than that. And what else? Your language should be very positive. And as I told you, if you want to give negative remarks also, or you have planned something which is very not okay for the parents also, so start always with a positive conversation. Start always with a positive conversation, and then tell them that what is the issue you are having. You can ask them first also. Okay, you can ask them, do you feel any change? Because we have feel some change in the child. Are you feeling some change in the child at home? Definitely they are going to tell you. Parents always love those schools who are focused toward their child, who are committed towards their children, and who shows interest toward their children. Nowadays it is not happening anywhere that parents or teachers are having direct conversation about the child on weekly basis. Only 5 child you are going to select from your classroom. Weekly you can do, you can fortnightly do after 2 weeks. That depends upon the school if they allows you. Otherwise, you can have a direct conversation with your children also, your parents also, if the school allows you. There we don't have any, like, we never stop to do that. We are openly, we are having groups on WhatsApp also, that is called a broadcast group. That is something else, where the privacy of every parent is much needed. So we have these sunshine calls every week. Every week, 5 students we select, and before the planning of next 5 students, we have already planned that in which schedule we'll go. So most rated parents we call first, and then we go to the further, and even the good parents we call also to appreciate their child. Yes, we call you today to appreciate your child and to appreciate his or her learning. Now we want to hear from you also. Is there anything you want to tell us regarding us or your child also? So this is the main purpose of having sunshine calls. I hope it is easy for everyone. Yes, dear, I hope it is clear to everyone.
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay,
Yes,
anything
ma'am.
you want to share or you want to ask? Because I think sunshine calls is not possible for everyone. Can you share your views about your school?
Excuse me, ma'am. I
Yes,
want to
dear.
share. Yes, ma'am, you are right कि हर किसी के लिए पॉसिबल नहीं होता क्योंकि मैनेजमेंट अलाउ नहीं करती. और
Exactly.
समटाइम जो मैंने फेस किया है, टाइम हो गया है मुझे थोड़ा लंबा कि मैंने इसको रिज्वाइन अप करूंगी इंशाल्लाह. लेकिन जो प्रॉब्लम्स मैं चाहती थी कि मैं जल्द अज जल्द इनके पेरेंट्स के साथ डिस्कस करूं, या ये प्रॉब्लम मैं सबके सामने नहीं, तो उनको ये होता था कि नहीं ये आपकी वीकनेस है कि आप इस चीज को जो है वो हैंडल नहीं कर पाते. जबकि मेरी अपने छोटे बच्चों के साथ बहुत अच्छी रिलेशनशिप थी. वो इतनी बातें, इतना क्लियर उनका मेरे साथ बोलने का तरीका था. बट लेकिन मैनेजमेंट वाज सो हाईली स्ट्रिक्ट कि वो कहते, उनका ये था कि नहीं, यू हैव टू वर्क फर्स्ट ऑन दिस ये प्रॉब्लम आप हमारे सामने लाएंगे, इसका मतलब यू आर नॉट परफेक्ट फॉर दिस थिंग। तो मैंने इसका, ये मेरे साथ ऐसा होता था कि हमें कॉल की तो कोई परमिशन थी नहीं, और अगर कोई पेरेंट आए तो, अगर पेरेंट मीटिंग नहीं है और इंडिविजुअल कोई पेरेंट आए तो वो मैनेजमेंट सामने ही रहती थी। तो ऑब्वियसली कि थोड़ा उसमें उनका इतना ज्यादा जो एक वो था कि नहीं, यू डोंट हैव टू टॉक लाइक दिस, यू डोंट हैव टू से दिस, तो हम भी टीचर्स बहुत उसमें रहते थे कि हम नहीं कह सकेंगे। लेकिन मेरा अपना जो एक्सपीरियंस है, मैं पेरेंट्स मीटिंग में मेरे साथ 2-3 पेरेंट्स ऐसे थे कि जिनसे मैंने उनका पर्सनल बच्चों की जो उनके अंदर थोड़ी कमी थी या उनके अंदर जो एग्रेशन थी, मैंने उनको डिस्कस की, तो उन पेरेंट्स ने मुझसे वो प्रॉब्लम डिस्कस किया। और फिर मैं कोई कोर्स नहीं किया हुआ था, लेकिन मेरी अपनी एक खुद एज अ मदर मैंने उनको जो एडवाइस दी, आप बिलीव करें कि उन्होंने उस एडवाइस को, उसको अप्रिशिएट किया, उस पर अमल करके उन्होंने मेरे साथ सेकंड मीटिंग में कहा कि इट्स अ गोल्डन अपॉर्चुनिटी कि हमें ये दिया जाए कि हम अपने टीचर से हम इस तरह बात करें। लेकिन मैं ये
Exactly.
बात है कि हम लोग को नहीं देते ये चांस। उसके बाद मैंने जिस दूसरे स्कूल में किया, वहाँ सब्जेक्ट टीचर, तो वहाँ तो बिल्कुल भी इतनी सी भी परमिशन नहीं थी, इवन के मैनेजमेंट से भी आप डिस्कस करो कि ये बच्चा इस तरह रैक है, इसमें ये रैकिंग है, हमें सिर्फ पेरेंट्स से डिस्कस करना है। तो ये
बिल्कुल ऐसे
चीज
ही
जो
है,
है
मैं आई
इट्स
टोटली
वेरी
एग्री विद यू। एक्चुअली
वेरी गुड।
हमारे यहाँ यही प्रॉब्लम है कि हम लोग बिल्कुल पेरेंट और टीचर की इन्वॉल्वमेंट तो होने ही नहीं देते। और इसके पीछे टीचर का कोई, टीचर की आई डोंट थिंक सो कि टीचर इज इन्वॉल्व इन इट और टीचर हैज अ ड्रॉबैक ऑफ इट। टोटली इट्स द मैनेजमेंट फॉल्ट।
एग्जैक्टली। और इतनी रिस्ट्रिक्शंस नहीं होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि हम जो खासतौर पे जो सिर्फ प्रोफेशन को एज अ प्रोफेशन नहीं कर रहे होते, जो इतने ज्यादा, और जो होना भी नहीं चाहिए, इतनी लगन के साथ अगर हम किसी बच्चे के साथ काम कर रहे होते हैं, हर बच्चे को अपना बच्चा समझ के, तो उसमें हमारी ये ख्वाहिश होती है कि हम इनकी इस लैकिंग को अपने वक्त के साथ साथ इनमें मौजूद ना रहे। लेकिन मैंने
बिल्कुल
ये
ऐसे
चीज
ही
नोट की कि मैनेजमेंट जो है, उसमें मैनेजमेंट का अच्छा होना बहुत जरूरी
है। Exactly. Or definitely they are not personal issues between parent or between a teacher or a student. Always teacher has to make a clear picture in front of the parents. So
है। Yes.
definitely it happens. I know, I can understand here. Please mute your mics here, Sapna and Sumaira.
Thank you,
अच्छा
ma'am.
हुमेरा, आप ऐसा कर सकती हैं कि आप ना नेक्स्ट टाइम, अगर इफ देयर इज नो इन्वॉल्वमेंट ऑफ टीचर्स इन दैट, so you can note their points. Okay, आगे मैं आपको
Yes.
तरीका बताऊंगी इसी में कि how you can on daily basis or weekly basis you can have some points, or when you are having a parent teacher meeting, so you can discuss them over there. ठीक है, इसको
Okay,
आप
ma'am.
इस
Thank you
तरीके
very
से भी कर सकती हैं, क्योंकि मुझे पता है not every school, even I don't think so in Pakistan is there is any school who want a direct conversation with parents. वो ऐसा
Yes.
नहीं होगा, लेकिन ये है कि आप उसको नोट करके रख सकती हैं, and whenever the time will come you can share with them also. But sometimes ऐसा होता है कि कुछ चीजें on the spot discuss करने वाली होती हैं।
Exactly.
बिल्कुल, I can understand. Fine. Thank
Okay,
you,
ma'am.
dear.
Thank you very
Thank you for
Thank
you
you.
sharing your views. Safiya,
जी मैम।
जी सफिया।
मैं इसके रिगार्डिंग बताऊंगी आपको। जहाँ मैं जॉब कर रही हूँ, तो हमें जो हमारी प्रिंसिपल और मैनेजमेंट है, उन्होंने हमें पूरी लिस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स दी हुई है। पेरेंट्स से हम हमारा ग्रुप बना हुआ है, और वहाँ हम ऑन डेली बेसिस हमारी कन्वर्सेशन होती है कोई ना कोई टॉपिक। और इवन हम लोग डायरी जो हम बनाते हैं डेली, हम वो डायरी को वहाँ पर लिखते हैं, डायरी वहाँ पर टाइप करते हैं, ताकि किसी को भी कोई भी कंफ्यूजन हो उसके रिगार्डिंग होमवर्क के या कोई भी हमारी इवेंट्स हो रहे हैं व्हाटएवर, तो वो हम वहाँ डिस्कस कर रहे होते हैं। अच्छा, एक चीज मैंने नोट की इसके, क्योंकि ये एक अच्छी हमें अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली हुई है कि हम बच्चों पेरेंट्स से कम्युनिकेट कर सकते हैं और वो भी हमसे इजीली कर लेते हैं। लेकिन इसका एक डिसएडवांटेज होता है, वो ये होता है कि जब हम एक चीज क्लियरली बता चुके हैं और हर चीज को डिफाइन करके, तो लास्ट टाइम ऐसे कोई सिली क्वेश्चंस आ रहे होते हैं और कुछ ऐसे टाइमिंग्स हमने ऑलमोस्ट हमने बता दी कि 5 o'clock तक जो है वो हम आपको जो है सर्व करेंगे। उसके बावजूद जो है वो पेरेंट्स को हमें 11-11 बजे 12-12 बजे कॉल कर रहे होते हैं, और कुछ हमें इतनी मतलब एक काइंड ऑफ फ्रस्ट्रेशन मैंने देखी है कुछ टीचर्स में हो जाती है कि वो इस चीज को मतलब पॉजिटिव वो बनता ही नहीं है, पॉजिटिवली हो ही नहीं पा रहा होता। यानी हम लोग फिर इतना इरिटेट हो जाते हैं समटाइम्स, हम कहते हैं कि इसको फिर हम सिर्फ कोऑर्डिनेटर तक रखें या वो रखें, लेकिन मैंने इसके खैर पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट्स काफी देखे, लेकिन समटाइम्स जो टीचर्स बताती हैं, जैसे हम स्टाफ रूम में डिस्कशन कर रहे होते हैं, तो मोस्टली वहां पे यही मसला हो रहा था कि पेरेंट्स इतने कोई अनाइंग हैं, कोई ऐसे इरिटेट कर रहे होते हैं। और सेकंड जो हमारा कैंपस है उसमें ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, वहां पर हमें जो है वो एक पूरा प्रोटोकॉल लेकर जो है टीचर से बात करनी पड़ती है। तो वहाँ और यहाँ हमारे पास जो एक डिफरेंस हम देखते हैं, कुछ चीजें हम लोगों के लिए एज अ टीचर हमारे लिए मुश्किल हो जाती हैं, पेरेंट्स को हर टाइम हम फेस नहीं कर सकते। तो आप क्या
आपकी बात
कहेंगे?
बिल्कुल ठीक है, लेकिन समटाइम्स ऐसा होता है कि ये आपके अपने सेट रूल्स भी होते हैं। अगर आपने डिफाइन कर दिया ना कि दिस एंड दिस इज द टाइम वेयर यू आर गोइंग टू कन्वर्सेट विद अस, उसके बाद कुछ भी हो जाए, डू रीड द मैसेज, बट डोंट एंटरटेन देम एट ऑल। ठीक है, जब एक टाइम सेट हो गया है तो हो गया है। हाँ, कुछ इश्यूज ऐसे होते हैं कि समटाइम्स पेरेंट्स साइड अवेलेबल ना हो, या कोई ऐसी बात हो, बहुत कोई इंपॉर्टेंट इशू दैट इज रिलेटेड टू द चाइल्ड, या कोई नेक्स्ट डे की कन्वर्सेशन हो, तो वो आप कर सकते हैं। लेकिन उसमें भी आप अपने रूल्स को ऑलरेडी सेट रखें। अब हमारे पास, क्योंकि हमारे पास बस चिल्ड्रन भी आते हैं, बसेस लीव 5 o'clock इन द मॉर्निंग, ठीक है, तो पेरेंट्स जो है हमें सुबह 5 बजे भी कॉल कर रहे होते हैं कि आज हमारा बच्चा नहीं जाएगा, या बस को इन्फॉर्म करना है, या कोई भी ऐसा सिस्टम है, कोई भी ऐसा सिनेरियो है, वो हमें पता होता है कि हमने किस पेरेंट की कॉल इस टाइम पे उठानी है, एंड व्हाट विल बी द रीजन ऑफ दिस कॉल। यूजुअली वही पेरेंट्स हमें सुबह 5 बजे या 4:30 बजे कॉल करते थे जिनके बच्चे बस के साथ जाते थे। अदरवाइज सेट अ टाइम, ठीक है, एक सेट कर दें, एक इंस्ट्रक्शन सेट कर दें, उसके बाद यू नो नीड टू चेंज दैट दैट टाइम, दैट मोड। अगर आप चेंज करते रहेंगे तो डेफिनेटली दे विल हैबिचुअल ऑफ दैट, कि हाँ जी 11 बजे भी मैसेज कर रहा हूँ तो टीचर मुझे एंटरटेन कर रही है, 12 बजे भी कर रही हूँ तो टीचर एंटरटेन कर रही है। नहीं, अगर 5 बजे का टाइम है देन डू इट। और उसके बाद ये आपके लिए भी है कि आपने भी 5 बजे के बाद कोई मैसेज पेरेंट के साथ शेयर नहीं करना, क्योंकि डेफिनेटली इफ यू शेयर एनी मैसेज आफ्टर दैट टाइम, तो डेफिनेटली यू विल हैव अ कन्वर्सेशन विद देम। आपने ये भी अगर इफ यू आर सेटिंग अ टाइम, देन यू हैव टू पुट एवरीथिंग बिफोर दैट टाइम, एंड देन आफ्टर दैट पेरेंट्स शुड आल्सो डोंट इग्नोर देम, कुछ नहीं कहेंगे, बिकॉज यू हैव सेट अ टाइम। अगर आप उनको रिलैक्सेशन देते रहेंगे, यू विल हैव अ कन्वर्सेशन विद देम, तो वो तो डेफिनेटली फिर वो एक आदत बन जाएगी उनकी। बी स्ट्रिक्ट इन समटाइम्स यू हैव टू बी स्ट्रिक्ट। तो हमारा भी यही रूल है कि हम एंटरटेन करते ही नहीं है उसके बाद, ठीक है ना। तो आप भी बस ये सोच लें, पढ़ लें, मैसेज रीड करें, जरूर करें, लेकिन एंटरटेन ना करें। until or unless there is something very important, don't entertain them. All right, see everybody, let's have a plenary. Plenary means that whatever we have done today, I'm going to ask you questions regarding that, and you are going to answer me. Whoever wants to give answer, they can give me. Okay. Can anybody tell me that which ayah I recited in the beginning?
I think, Ms. Rabia, we should recite Dua for knowledge.
No, which ayah I have recited here?
Okay. I'll let you know.
Does anyone remember that which ayah I recited in the beginning?
Rabbi Shali Sadri
Yes, very good, Safiya. Mashallah, very good, Safiya. Thank you. Okay, what activity we have done in the start of the classroom? Today's class. What I called it?
Starter activity?
Yes, it was a starter activity. Very good, Tehreem. Very nice. And starter activity can be anything. Okay, I have played the music. You can do anything. We can have a conversation also. We can have some other thing also. Okay, we can have a discussion of previous day also, that day also. That can be anything. Okay. Tell me any few qualities of a good teacher of yourself also. You can tell your qualities also as a teacher, or the qualities I have discussed also.
The quality of outstanding teacher should be empathy and patience. While dealing with little children, the teacher should be so patient and humble at all. And patience is plays an important role for dealing the age of the students about 4 and 5 or 3 onwards, like 3 to 6. It is the peak age of the students, and in this age, the teacher should be so patient, and she has an empathy power too.
Yes, yes, very good, very good. Thank you, dear. Okay, Nikat.
यस अस्सलाम वालेकुम
वालेकुम सलाम
मैं
जी।
ऐड करना चाहूंगी कि द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट क्वालिटी शुड बी टीचर इन कोऑपरेटिव, बिकॉज अगर हम छोटे बच्चों को पढ़ा रहे हैं तो छोटे बच्चों को बहुत लवेबल टीचर चाहिए।